So the new version of Outlook has been out for some time now, and I happen to quite like it. But I made a video on my YouTube channel about the best new features of the new Outlook, and lots of people hated it. And to make matters worse, from January 2025, Microsoft are going to start enforcing the new Outlook for all users. But if you're using Microsoft 365, there's a clever hack in Intune that you can implement to stop the installation of the new Outlook. And that's what today's video is all about. But before we start, quick intro. My name is Jonathan Edwards, also known as the Bearded 365 Guy. I help businesses all over the world with the Microsoft 365. You can find more information at bearded365guy.com. So you might love the new Outlook or you might hate it, but eventually Microsoft will force you to use it. But you've got another 4 more years yet, because the classic Outlook, as it's called, doesn't become end of life until 2029. But Microsoft have decided that they'd like you to start using the new Outlook, so they're rolling it out to all clients from January. But you might not want that. Indeed, my IT company looks after lots of customers who have to have the classic version of Outlook. They need that so various Outlook add-ins will work. Moving them to the new version of Outlook will break the system. So what can you do? Well, it's easy. You just hop into Intune and create a configuration policy to block the new Outlook. How do you do that? Let me show you. Okay, so what we need to do is log into the Microsoft 365 portal as an administrator. So I'm in there now and I can click on admin. And from there, I'm going to click on show all and I'm going to go down to admin centers here. And the admin center that I want is, of course, Microsoft Intune. Okay, we go to devices. And then what we want to do is go to Manage Devices Configuration. And we're going to create a configuration profile. Okay. This is just a test tenant, but you can see I've got lots of configuration profiles in here already, or configuration policies. So I go to Create and we click on New Policy. And then we go to Platform, Windows 10 and later. And then we go to Settings Catalog and click on Create. And it takes us to our Create Profile wizard. So, of course, the first thing we need to do is give this profile a name. So something like this, okay? Then maybe a description, okay? And then click on Next. And then we want the configuration settings. So we go to Add Settings here. And then we want to scroll down, okay? To scroll down to Microsoft Outlook 2016. And from there, we want to scroll down to Outlook Options and Other. And there are 3 configuration settings that we need to click on. Firstly, admin controlled migration to new Outlook. Then scroll down again to hide the try new Outlook toggle. And then scroll down again to number of days. Here we go. Number of days, new Outlook auto migration should be paused. Once we've got those in there, we can go back to here. Now let's start with the first setting here. So it's hide the try new Outlook toggle in Outlook. So if you don't know what that is something like this appearing at the top right hand corner of the screen. So many times my IT company has had phone calls from users saying that they've had the new Outlook installed and they didn't want it. And what's actually happened is they've clicked on here and they've toggled it so it's installed. So the best idea is just to make sure that that isn't there. So we'll click there to enable. Okay, next up, we'll go to this one here, Auto Control Migration to New Outlook. We click on the information, it tells us what it does. This is the thing I'm interested in here. It says if you disable this policy, the migration process to new Outlook will be stopped, keeping users on their current version of the new Outlook. So we keep this as disabled, okay? You don't enable it. Again, we've got this one here, number of days that new Outlook auto migration should be paused. Again, if you don't set this or set this to -1, Outlook Desktop will stop executing the new Outlook auto migration. Okay, so again, you leave this as disabled. We click on Next. And we'll leave the scope tags. We click on Next. Assignments. Again, what you would usually do is have some groups with your PCs in, etc. Or if you want to implement this across all Windows devices in your business, you can simply click on that button there. We click on Next, and there we have it. We create that profile, and the new Outlook should now be blocked from upgrading, and users can't toggle it on. So you should be in a good spot. Okay, quick video today. I hope it's been informative. Look forward to seeing you again soon.